All right, guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to talk about how to analyze real estate funds and syndications, real estate syndications. So what are these deals? What do they look like? What do you look for when analyzing and deciding whether to invest or not? Okay. There are a few things to talk about, and then we're going to dive over to a few platforms and just look at some of the offerings that they have going. So when analyzing a deal for one of these funds or a syndication, the number one thing that is important to me is who is the team that is pulling this off, right? What is their track record? What is their strategy going in, right? Do they have a niche where they know what they're doing and they've done it a bunch of times? Same type of thing, just with different properties or in different but similar areas, right? Who are they? How long have they been doing this? Do I have confidence and trust that they can pull this off? Okay. Now, past performance does not guarantee future results, but experience does count for things. Okay. It can decrease the variability in returns. So who's the team? Do I trust them? Okay. What's their expertise? What's their track record? What area? And then you got to think, similar to investing in your own property, what is the area that the property is in? What kind of property is it? Is it a smaller, like 10-unit apartment complex? Is it 100-unit apartment complex? What part of town is it in? Is it in the middle of a downtown area? Is it in a suburb? Is it close to amenities, right? Is it close to very desirable? Is it in a desirable location for some reason? What are the demographics? Are they young people, old people, students? You know, is there a lot of turnover, right? These are all things that they analyze and they put together kind of in their little analysis and projections, and you can access all that, right? This is everything they put together and you can look through it. And then on the money side, what are the liquidity options and what is the projected return? Liquidity is when can you get your money back, okay? If it's like, maybe you're locked up for 2 years or 5 years, then you have to understand you're not getting your money back for that amount of time, right? Your principal. Maybe they have some kicking off cash flow. Maybe not at the beginning, maybe cash flow comes later, but when can you get your money back? How do you get out of this? Okay, that's important to know because you want to have some amount of control. You're going to give up control of this because they're going to take your money and do with it as they want on this property. So you have to understand what your liquidity options are. And then what's the projected return? What are you expecting to get? What is that based on? Did you just pull a number out of thin air, or is this based on research and analysis? Okay. All of this should be contained in their document. Usually it's called a PPM, a private placement memorandum, where they kind of walk through all of these things and make their case as to why you should invest with them or not. Okay. So let's just jump over and look at a few deals and see if we can find this. Now, how you find these, you can just Google search it. There's a lot of platforms now that list them. If you start connecting with people like on LinkedIn or other places in your network and say, hey, I want to invest in some real estate, some funds or syndications. Do you know of anybody, right? You probably have somebody in your network that is doing it or knows of somebody that's doing it, and you can find out who these people are, okay? And then you go through this process.
Our real estate insights coming soon.